The Lord of Olympus, Zeus, longed to become the father of a beautiful mortal child. He searched throughout all of Greece. He soon found the perfect companion, Alcime. She was the daughter of Perseus and had extraordinary beauty and wisdom. As Zeus fell in love with Alcime, she wed another man, Amphitryon. One night, while Amphitryon was away, Zeus disguises himself as him and speaks of his wondrous journeys and then sleeps with Alcime.
When I was crossing the river that is the threshold between life and death, you were the first person that came to mind when I thought of all the loved ones I would lose.
Oh, Amphitryon, how I love you so.
When the real Amphitryon returns, he learns of Zeus's affair with his wife, Alcime.
She ends up giving birth to Zeus's mortal child, Heracles. Hera, jealous of Zeus's previous affair, plots two monstrous serpents to kill one of the infants that would be Zeus's mortal son. Alcimede and Amphitryon awake to the screams of Iphicles and hurry to the children's room.
I feel Hercules must learn to train to master this incredible strength.
That's right. We must learn how to master this.
Oh my gosh.
With all of Hercules' training, he couldn't control it. He ended up accidentally killing his musical teacher, but then explained it as an act of defense. The first labor given to Hercules was to slay the lion of Nemea.
Your first labor is to slay the lion of Nemea. Although, for this labor and all the other labors, no one can help you, or else it shall not count as a labor for me.
Understand, King Eurystheus. I shall not let you down. Sacrifice this lion to the mighty Lord of Olympus, my father, Zeus.
Hercules returned to Tyre, but only to meet the king's messenger. He had met with him because the king had been too coward and hid from Heracles. I have been sent from the king to collect the product of the labor. He doesn't want that.
But I just killed the damn thing.
What I would do, I would keep the lion skin for myself and make extensive armor in battle.
I'll take your advice. Think. Don't tell anyone, but I actually prefer you over the coward of a king.
Thank you, Hercules. Heracles took the advice of the messenger and kept the lion skin for armor, since it would be useful in battle, but also as a cape, which he could use on his journeys to complete his labors. His second labor was to kill the Hydra of Lerna.
Your second labor is to kill the Hydra of Lerna. Again, if you shall receive any help, this will not be counted as one of your labors.
I understand. Porthos?
Did you hear something?
No.
Heracles traveled to his cousin's home, Iolus, where he would drive him to the Hydra's death.
Hercules began shooting flaming arrows at the beast. This only caused the Hydra to become fired up. Hercules drove to another alternative and took out his sword and began slicing the heads of the Hydra. In time, the Hydra grew hundreds of heads. Due to the fact that once the head was cut, 2 more would grow back. Hercules realized he could only complete this labor with the help of his cousin, Iolaus.
Euryalus, light a torch, and when I slice the head, light it on fire!
But what about the immortal head?
Just do it! Come.
The king would not accept this task of killing the Hydra as a labor. This is because Hercules relied on his cousin for help. Hercules' third labor was to bring to Tiryns the sacred deer of the goddess Artemis. Although Hercules was not angered to the archer goddess while completing this labor, he was also not permitted to harm the sacred animal in any way. For over a year, Hercules chased the animal around the earth. He finally captured the animal while it was sleeping peacefully. Soon after, he met with the goddess in the forest. She became furious with him at the scene of the sacred deer because she implied that he had killed the deer.
But, King Eurystheus told me to do this. Don't you dare blame me, goddess. I am just doing this to gain immortality.
Hercules promised that before he left, he would release the deer back into its natural habitat, and that is exactly what he did.
I want you to kill the Erymanthian boar in Mount Erymanthus that lives in Arcadia. I want it alive. Don't you go losing your strength in killing that boar. I want it alive.
Oh, I got you.
Hercules continues on his journey. Although he encounters the centaur, entertains them by opening a bottle of red wine. Although by opening the wine, its sweet smell attracted other centaurs and drove them to another state of mind. They began rebelling against Hercules for the wine. Hercules, in defense, charged toward them. While doing this, he injured the immortal centaur, Chariot. Chariot, in agonizing pain, pleaded to the Lord of Olympus, the god Zeus, to free him from his pain.
Oh, please, great Lord, free me of my pain. I beg of you. I no longer wish to have the gift of immortality. Zeus frees him of his pain. Depressed Hercules must continue on his labor. He hinds the bull, chases it up the mountain. At the end of the long run, the bull exhausted falls to the ground, which benefits Hercules. He takes the animal and drives it back to Tiryns.
Hercules' fifth labor was to clean the stables of King Augeas of Elis in one day without anyone to help him. Heracles postponed labors because he went to accompany Jason and his friends on the journey to recover the Golden Fleece. This labor was so excruciating because King Augeas hasn't cleaned his stables for many years because of his many animals. It became too hard to keep clean. Hercules agreed to do this labor.
King Augeas, I shall do a great deed for you. I shall clean your stables in one day, although I plan on getting paid with cattle by doing this. Sounds fair enough. All right, go do it.
Although what King Eurystheus did not know was that Heracles would be getting paid for this labor. For this labor, Hercules decided to do it the easy way out. He made channels that would make a route to the stables, automatically leaving them fresh and clean. After the labor, Hercules then disposed of the channels as if he had cleaned the stables himself. Although King Augeas did not keep his word, because Hercules used his brain instead of doing the work forcefully, the king decided not to pay him.
I shall not pay you because you cleaned my stables the easy way out.
Hercules became furious. Also because King Eurystheus also did not accept this one as one of his 10 labors, because he had done it in order to receive pay. But Hercules would soon get his revenge. Hercules' sixth labor was to capture and kill the Stymphalian birds that lived in Stymphalian Lake and its surrounding woods. Although these birds shot their feathers as arrows, killing anyone in their sight, and then they would eat their victim's flesh. Because Hercules knew even he couldn't accomplish this task, the goddess Athena decided to help him. She sent him a pair of bronze rattles, or clappers.
Since I have found you, I have made Hephaestus create you bronze clappers to help you with this labor. But don't tell anyone.
Thank you, goddess. Stop it.
Because Hercules used such vigorous force when shaking the clappers, the birds began to flee because they were frightened by the noise. Then one by one, Hercules shot birds from the mountain.
So just so you know, it's snowing out here.
It's snowing.
I have frostbite. And we're filming this for you.
We're wearing sheets for you, okay?
Okay, bye.
Say the narration. Say the narration.
Oh. Woohoo! Yeah, going to kill the Hydra. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, thanks, Eurius, for driving me. Do this.
Heracles oops.
Oh, you're not
Two more
supposed to
would grow back.
Film her.
See the faces in it.
You're supposed to only see the hands.
Your whole body.
Iolus, where he would drive him to the Hydra's den.
No, not this part.
It's all on the same line.
We're just filming this.
Wondrous journeys and sleeps with Alcmene.
This is not working out.
Like,
Look, I can do a toga
like,
this time.
this is my girl Gassy though. Like,
You left me a voicemail?
It's really hot in here. I'm sweating like a pig.
So,
Okay, and then hold it just like that. Perfect.
this is like a thirst.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
No, you stop
You
it.
saw my position. Oh, so I was good. It's starting to get head to butt.
Okay.
Saya